you need them to pass first grade so that they can get into second grade. They pass second grade and they can pass third grade, right? And if they fail in one of those grades 1 month, they can try it over. They get what's called a grace month. And then if they don't do it again, then they just start over that process. They can start over again. Okay? It's important to understand this for yourself so that you can teach other people to do it. A lot of people get here and they don't really understand how they got here. And the way that you want to monitor this is you want to monitor it in your back office, in my office, and the Volumes and Genealogy. So you can see where you are, you can see where your group is. And every week, all of you should be taking a leadership role in coaching your team. And you can then look at your volumes and say, okay, Mary, you're at 1,200. Our minimum goal is to get to 2,000 so you can become an executive. But if you get 3 more people, then you can get into the bonus pool. See, so you're talking with your group about that every week, just like you're raising your children. Question?
No, wait.
We're behind Michelle.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
How are you?
Steve.
Greg, you said that was a cumulative. You have to be 4,500 in 3 months to become executive, so it's not cumulative.
Exactly. So 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, that's 45.
It rolls over. If you have it from the previous month, you have that $1,000 from the previous month.
You have to repeat it.
You can't just add another 500.
No, you didn't hear what I said. That's why I want to make myself clear. If you have that $1,000 from the first month, and those people decide to purchase again on the ADR, they're purchasing again in the second month. So you have to just add another 500.
So in other words, it's repeat sales and new sales. So if you have 10, 20 people that are on Vitality or 10 people that are on a 2-pack of Vitality, right, that's $100 a month, or times 10 is 1,000. As long as they stay on it the next month, that's volume. That also counts for the next month.
And also, Steve, I think it's important that you explain what would happen to me if I did 3,000 in the first month and 1,500 in the second month. Would I be an executive?
No.
Okay.
So that's what I want to also go over is how do you actually fast track? Now, you don't have to wait 3 months to get paid as an executive. So think of it this way. If you go through, you can take 3 months to do it, and then you're paid as an executive in the 4th month as long as you're maintaining that 3,000. Minimum is 2,000, but there's extra bonuses and things like that that are significant at 3,000. If you do all this volume in 1 month, 4,500 in 1 month, then you get promoted in the second month. If you do it in 2 months, 4,500 in 2 months, you'll get promoted the third month, provided that the first month you did at least 1,000 and the second month you did at least 2,000. You always need to do at least 2,000 in your final month of qualification. For fast track. First month is always has to be at least 1,000 points. It needs to be at least 2,000. If that's going to be your final month. If you're doing it in 2 months, first month is at least 1,000, second month is at least 2,000, for a grand total of at least 4,500. So if you did 2,500 points the first month, 2,000 points the second month, would you be an executive?
Yes.
And if you did 3,000 points the first month and 1,500 points the second month, would you be an executive? If you did 1,500 points the first month and 3,000 points the second month, would you be an executive? Yes. If you did 2,000 and 2,500, would you be an executive?
Yes.
Okay. Do you guys get that? Any questions? It's important that you guys really understand it, because we don't really have a lot of time to, when we do normal presentations, to engage and answer questions, but I really want to make sure you guys really understand it. It's so important.
What's the one that you said you're not qualified as
3,000 and 1,500. Right. The reason is because the last month of qualification, you always need to do 2,000.
Hey, Steve, where's another resource to send people to understand the compensation?
So thank you, Matt. So you can go to newskinusa.com, there's a whole explanation of the compensation. Right. You can also call your account manager and ask them questions. So anytime that you're getting into the bonus pool or someone in your group is, and you have these types of compensation plan details, always call your account manager. Why? Because time is the enemy right now. We have very limited amount of time to build a business. 40 hours a week, 60 hours a week, 80 hours a week, 5 hours a week, whatever it is. So anytime that we can leverage another resource to do something for us is what we want to do. So whether we're leveraging a meeting, if I had to train everybody here individually, how much time would it take? It would take this amount of time times 20.
And Steve,
So the other thing is you have account managers that you can leverage. Don't call it, you can talk to your upline, but we want you to go to your account managers. Let them teach you the compensation plan. If you want to teach your group the compensation plan, invite the account manager and say, I'm doing a training call for my group. Can you jump on and explain the compensation plan to my group? We'll do it for you. They are employed to help you.
what number do they call and how do they know who their account manager is?
You call 800, main number 800-487-1000, and you just speak, you go through the prompt and you speak to distributor support. And then build a relationship with your account manager. Be nice to these people. These people work very hard. They're underpaid because they're employees, right? Right? And you're going to be working with them for a long time. So in the future, you may need a favor from them. And if they like you, and they're going to be more willing to help you and maybe bend the rules slightly, although they're not bending the rules much nowadays. But be nice to them. They're great people, and consider them your partners.
The reason this is important is twofold. Number one, you don't want to tell somebody, oh yeah, just do another $1,500 in your third month if you become an executive. You will lose credibility and they will leave the business. Number two, you don't want someone coming to you and saying, hold on, you need to tell me all I needed to do was $200 in my first month to qualify because I did $3,500 this month and I would have been an executive and triple my commissions the next month. Okay? You don't want that.
So utilize that resource when you have questions. Don't expect to get it all done the last few days of the month either, because they're busy at the end of the month, right? They're getting called like crazy. So plan ahead of time. Set an appointment with them, send them an email, see if you can communicate with them on Skype. Don't wait until the last minute to do it. You've got to have your goals ahead of time, because the last minute is chaos for them. And they may not want you back that day, the next day, they may get back to you at the end of the month. But if you've built a relationship with them, you set some goals, and you say, hey, can I check in with you in a couple days before the end of the month to review things? I can tell you you'll probably get there.
Steve, I'd like to add too, if you're working with their downline and you tell them something that has to do with their paycheck compensation, you should always tell them, go verify that with the account manager and get it in writing.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so anytime you're going to get a bonus pool or you're breaking as an executive and accepting that's being made or something's not quite clear, send an email to your account manager, and then just go through everything and just say, can you please reply to confirm that all this is correct?
Absolutely.
It's always good to have it kind of like that. Okay?
Stephen, can you go to the previous slide? As a distributor, you always get 5% on your current level? Or is it 2.5% and 5% if you make a certain amount?
Now, as a distributor, you always get 5% of your personal sales as long as you have a $100 ADR.
Okay, and as an executive, that 9 to 20%, does that include the 5%, or is it 5% of first level plus 9 to 20?
In addition.
And one other thing too, for those of you that go to the right side,
I'm not done with the question.
go ahead.
Thank you. So when you talk about first level means everyone, not a distributor of a distributor, correct?
That would be second level.
That would be second level.
First level, personally sponsored customers, personally sponsored distributors. Now, the other thing is you also get any personally sponsored executive, you also get the extra 5% on that. So you personally sponsor someone, they become an executive, you're essentially getting 5% of their personal sales plus 5% of their circle group, which includes the divisions.
And that 5% of front level executives, personal sales is forever.
These are little details that I'm glad you asked, but this 5% is so minimal compared to this side that whether you fully understand if you get 5% of your front level executive or not doesn't really make a difference in how you're going to build a business.
The reason why I'm asking these specifics is Matt gives these wonderful explanations in order to explain and motivate someone to just spend an extra $100 and how much more they can earn by that. And what that does is two things. One, it makes the downline know that you care to explain that you're looking after them. And number two, it gets them motivated to just spend a little extra to make more, and then it just gives them momentum.